What's up, guys? I'm back. Two V8. I pass. Can't pick the ghost case. The ghost face, but I don't really want to. Start off with the tricks. Insidious, sloppy butcher, thrill, secret. This one's called Hextacraft. Thrilling tremors. I'm back. I'm back. Hey, took a little nap. No exercise yet. Hey, boo boo. Which one's your real face? You seem real. Was on the chunky side, thick side, not chunky, thick. What's up, girl? We already know there's bot lobbies. What the fuck is taking so long? Game is trying to force you to play the game mode. It's ridiculous to me. Because it tell you there's bots. So I don't get it. It's trying to force you to play the game mode when I don't want to. Right, it shouldn't take this long. Because it don't need to find other players. I need a good woman. That's all the rooms are pretty tall. Might be too tall for me. Raw motherfuckers. Want to see me smash some fruit? Right, come on. Back to kid. You fucked up. Wherever you go, keep go. Tag, it's a big game of tag. Cheating ass shit, man. Every time. Y'all just gonna cheat me every time, huh? Motherfuckers don't be around so I can hear it. Cheating ass off. Right. Don't be around. Right? Cheating their ass off. Watching the shit glitch. Man, you gotta cheat me. Get out of here. I don't wanna fucking try another. Just to make the shit hot. Watching the shit glitch the fuck out. Because they want you to use certain killers and certain perks. Kind of miss. You're so tall though. You're so thick. So thick. Still thick. Toned up. Got it tight. What's up, you? I love her. She athletic thick. Come here, bro. She a different type. She built different. He's athletic fat. That's probably fair. Fair. What's up, yo? You slim thick. Come here, boo. Hold on them ways. Kick that ass. She just looks so aggressive. She ain't talking no lies. What's up, Slim? Come here, girl. How tall are you? So tall. Goddamn. Height. Height is rolling. What's up, boo? Come here. My Instagram is such a lie.
Black woman. It's so beautiful.
The women I get on there, like that is not the average. Probably my age range. That is not the average. Still on the landline. It's just tag, man, with killers. It's not overcomplicated. They're not a group of streamers working together to put on a production. It's just a big game of tag. Right, ran back to the killer. You made moving mistake number one. Why would you run back? For what?
Sounds like a teeth. Come here, Phil. I'm gonna take you back to my man cave.
Ah, you didn't want to come to the man cave. Now I'll leave you out here for the wolves. You want to leave? Then leave. For the streets. Fresh chicken on the line, boys. Man, shit, shut the fuck up. Ooh, sounds so small and so light. Pick up. Bang, 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 bang. I still know. Kill too many people. She was supposed to be your friend. She's like, get out of here, bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna die too, bitch. Quit grabbing my t-shirt. Do you trip your friend? Or do you not trip your friend? Who would you trip? No, Luke. Trip a motherfucker or not trip a motherfucker? That That's the motherfucking question. Nah, I don't hang around with people. It takes the fun out of it. You know, it's already 4 against 1. They got 3 live. Like, it's like a team of people that work together in this situation because we are trying to have an experience. Right? We are trying to have an experience. So, the team that works together is kind of ass. What's up, Dick? Yeah, Dick, with your cute ass. Hi, I'm Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com. Who are you? Tell me about it. Hang around. Exactly. You trying to show that little bump too, huh? Ain't nobody cool. Wait for your friends. Oh, that doesn't work. Ah, bitch! Back to the punching, baby. So where did I leave the body?
간다. 감사합니다.
Tricks are so dope. Underestimated. I was like mid-range and long range. I gotta get those tricks. Killed all 4, didn't I? Getting in my money. Oh, that one was last.
I love this place.
It's not bad.
Our next contestant is Warren.
How tall?
Okay, so there's no more balloons, so go ahead and go. Our next contestant is...
Guess I wouldn't fuck her. A lot of times different. What's up, cutie? Not bad. Nice tits ass. Dude in the face. Nice. I ain't gonna bald head hoe shit though. Not too muscular. Like the core though. The core's hot. Not bad. Cool. You alright. Looking a little young. Shut your crap baby ass up. Huh?
Patience is a skill we must master.
Not bad. High
Patience is one
five.
of the most valuable skills.
Go hard on the
Your
tank.
silence is my trade.
Keep it working, baby.
Lockjaw.
Look at that strong though. She must stay in the birds. His dick goes 1 year old off the balcony. Oh. I look glitched. One looks a little low too though. Hot. They're strong though, Dora. Soft. Nice shape. Hot. What's up, you though?
You'll never do sit-ups again.
Alright, brother. Oh, this little shit though. Not bad though. Not bad, blue thing. Thick. That's because she's short though. Not bad. Our thickness matters.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave. I stand that shit up, fuck spread it on the sleeve. I'ma fuck you anyway, I just wanna hear please.
Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. Hell no. Hell yeah. People always trying to get involved. I feel like I'm in the studio.
How much you actually exercise?
The best knows how to get back up and rise again. The best doesn't stay on the ground for too long. The best never quits.
Yeah. Because I want to feed you, and I want to feed the beast, rub on the beast, need a soft beast, but I need you to eat too, so that you're not cranky. But you got to exercise to keep the right. She hot. She's so damn bad.
Today you have.
God damn.
Today you have.
Right, I can't feed you if you don't exercise, because then you're just gonna start getting big. And if I stop feeding you, you're gonna get cranky. You get cranky, I'm gonna leave your ass. But if you get too chunky, I'm gonna cheat. Because then you just let it go. But I can't force you to want to exercise.
Land with 2 foot, you can choose a pivot. You can do that on triple threat. Coach Ron Roman basketball. When you land with 2 foot, you can choose a pivot. You can do that on triple threat. Coach Ron Roman basketball. When you land with 2 foot, you can choose a pivot. You can do that on triple threat. Coach Ron Roman basketball. When you land with 2 foot, you can choose a pivot. You can do that on triple threat. Coach Rob Roman basketball. When you land with 2 foot, you can choose a pivot. You can do that on triple threat.
2 feet. Land with 2 feet. But yeah, you gotta be able to keep it together. That comes from personal drive. Not saying you gotta be the most chiseled. Like, I'm not saying you gotta have a 6-pack and, you know. Get what I'm saying? All I'm saying is keep that shit together. Because if I don't say something, if I gotta say something, it's already a bit late. So I'm telling you more than suggesting. You know what I mean? But you can't tell a woman shit about her body. Right, like, just gonna make it that much harder. Right now, it'd be simple, boo. Right, to get it together like that.
You're mine.
All depends, too. Cheating is more than physical. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's...
Get the fuck over here.
It's just, you know, you don't do that thing I like. I like my balls cupped slightly while I'm getting a blowjob. Keep the pinky away from my stinky. You know? Might not cuff the balls. If you like cuff the balls, baby. I ain't cuffing no balls. Cuff your own balls. That's what I like my balls for. What am I supposed to do? Somebody's gonna cuff my balls.
You're mine.
Right? She might like her booty. Ate like groceries. You don't eat booty. You're gonna have to do it from time to time. Just gonna find somebody to eat her booty. I don't know.
I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in. Don't look so sad.
Like your man might like butt stuff. Might not be your butt he likes. Would you be willing to strap him up and do butt stuff with him? Just saying.
People have many kinks in life. Where do you draw the line? Personally, you can't handcuff me. It's different. That's nice, juicy boo.
Come on.
With a pretty pussy. Looks so nice, bent over. Thing look juicy. Warm. Come here. Get that pussy from the back.
Just die.
Just saying.
Time for this shit.
Did he just push her ass out?
Something for ya. I'm the. You're mine, shithead.
Ask me what I like. Well proportioned. Ass to hips. Breast to ass. Stomach according. But they got to be able to get done at home. It's the difference. Start at home. Start with exercise, diet. Motherfuckers like I do squats every day. You know. I walk, I jog. I like got a treadmill at home. Bike or something. Starts at home. That's why, right? Don't have to be a gym rat to keep it together.
look so good.
What's up?
You know, run from the chopper.
Yeah, body matters. Prefer a woman shorter than me. Yeah, on the thick side. 5'3", 173 pounds. A little thick and a little big. You gotta be big somewhere. Yeah, it's not necessarily proportional. .53, about 140. If 140 max to be on the thick side, athletic thick. Probably really about 130 at 130 at slim, 135 at thick. All right, athletic thick, which means you like to eat, but you exercise a lot. So you light but heavy. You small but heavy. Right, petite, 5'3", 130. Right, and that's if, like, again, with the slim frame. Because 5'5", I'm 5'6", 5'5", 5'6", 5'5", 5'6" at 160 for me as a man is fat though. If you're not athletic thick, that's fat. When I was 160 and I wasn't doing any cardio, like focusing on cardio and stuff, just doing push-ups, I looked nice after I started doing the push-ups because I toned up. But if I didn't do the push-ups, I'm there like melted ice cream on a cone. When I sit down and shit, like, be honest, like melted ice cream on a cone. Then I buffed up a little bit because of the push-ups. Like, I look nice, but technically all that weight, because I'm not athletic thick, it's bad for my knees. I feel the weight as I walk. Didn't build up any strength for it. That's fat. Right, there's a difference between fat and athletic thick. Don't get it twisted because you athletic thick. Don't always mean that you're not fat. It depends on your level of dedication in the gym. Like, you might be together, but if like a year no exercise, like, look at me, I'm all flappy. If you don't watch your diet. The the goal is to be at a frame where you could go up or you could go down. Let's say after a year of no exercise, I go down, I go up in a size. You know, I might be a little softer and stuff, but I shouldn't be too disproportionate. A year of exercise or a year of diet on top of where I'm at, you're like, I slimmed down a size. Give your space the opportunity to go up or down. Because if you go up a size, it's like, it's just time to exercise. A year removed from exercise isn't that hard to start back up. It's still a process, but it's not that hard to start back up. Right, give yourself the option. Because you're like, I might get comfortable in a new relationship. Don't exercise more. Don't exercise as much. You know, might go out and eat more, lay up a little bit more. So you got to give yourself a size to get bigger, to be like, you know what? Either you got to go or I got to go exercising. Because you got to think about the times that get you like single or you're on a mission to be able to move around. You want to move around. That's completely different than being stationary with a person. The comfortability. So you got to give yourself the opportunity to get a little big, depending on person and how much you like exercise. Like, that's how you hear about the trap. Some women or men wait till they get you and then slowly they get bigger and balloon. Like, that is not the football player I married. Wasn't working for 40 hours, you know, a week can accept. Right? They don't want it. They didn't want to stay that slim, that fit. But they wanted to get laid, so they did.
Come on.
Y'all want to stay together. Diet and exercise. Bullshit. And nothing beats diet and exercise. If you don't want to exercise, get your diet right. Meal portion. Meal portions, how often you eat versus the calories you actually burn.
I am pissed off. Gotcha.
It's male or female. To keep your body together, like I said, some people just don't, they just right. Stay definitely in shape to catch somebody. Get too comfortable. Like, if I'm gonna get you fat, I'm gonna get a little chunky. Because you fat, you ain't going nowhere. Those are the type of people that don't like to see you exercise. Where you going? Play basketball to the gym. You like that gym or that basketball more than you like me. Keeps me thin, baby. Keeps me thin. You want this shit?
Why are you running?
Good thing.
I'm the good guy.
That's where I gotta be.
You're mine.
For those ones that don't like to exercise and stuff.
Come on, wait there.
Because it means that you're gonna have to exercise to keep up. Or somebody hotter. And a lot of women chase what they fear is younger. Hotter and younger. With a better body. Or be in your bed. Now, if you don't like to jiggle balls, then it might be a fat chick in your bed that has nothing to do with weight. You might be able to, right, you might be hot, but you don't jiggle my balls for like while you give me head. You don't couple. Play with them slightly. So, that fat girl right there, she loves to gargle balls and jiggle. Sometimes she do it at the same time. It's a talent. I don't know how. With her mouth. So, might not be weight. And sometimes you do all that shit and some people just want 2 cookies. Some people like, if I could have 2 cookies, would I have 2 cookies? For some people, right, they're just faithful. No matter what. Like, yeah, my babe's got a little fat and broke. Slept with my sister and auntie and cousin. That's my baby. I need to find one of them to keep it together. Matter of fact, we're sister, auntie, and cousin. Start with them. That's why I'm not dating. I ain't got no confidence out here. 40-year-old virgin, and hopefully then I'm not too desperate and lonely. Don't just settle. I'm dating Bill, that's alright. It's a lot more. Got a kid. Kid hosts that. No, I got the girl. I got a daughter. That there's some good guy out there for. Without being a good guy. Like that. You ain't shit. I think most dudes ain't shit. Then you're gonna be an overprotective dad. Because of your action.
Right? For the good dads are like, bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick. Then we coming home with different bitches every night. Like, niggas ain't shit. Be one of them bitches that ain't shit. For the most part, my daughter hasn't met a bunch of different women. She's met women I've dated. But to be like every different week, it's a different woman. Every few years, she might meet a different one.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Looking to build. Woman in my household. Not just
Just die of
not just a woman to sleep with. Okay, even though my daughter has a mother, I can go talk to my stepmom. Got boy problems. Bitches acting up. Something, you know, I can't talk to dad about. Something she can talk to the wife about. You know?
Come here.
Yeah, baby. Just because I want that don't mean I don't want a hot wife. I want to fuck on. Hold on. Bitch, don't listen to my good hip.
Yeah.
So I need a good woman.
You don't run from the jerk.
Okay, yeah, you know, like, shit crazy. Woman in my household. Yeah. Two things I don't like in a relationship. One, do not, oh my Lord, oh, for the love of God, do not try to use sex to control me. Two, don't try to use the kids to control me. And three, don't try to quote unquote tame me. Don't have a problem. Because for one, I confine myself and I bottle up a lot to begin with. For what I let out, for you to feel you need to control and tame after I'm already under so much control and tameness, be backed into a corner, forced to do some crazy shit. Keep a lot bottled and contained already. So, right, I keep myself on the leash, I keep myself together. Think you're gonna have me on the leash? Yeah, we got a problem. You got a motherfucking problem. My daughter's 16. Should be 16 this year. She's probably only met 4 women. Alicia Delandra. Sheila. Who else? Heather. But to be like I was dating. Alicia Delandra. Sheila. Lavinia. She only met 4. That's one every 4 years. Just about. Give or take. Every 3. Like long lasting or be around them a lot. Right. Trying to make right with Felicia, that ain't work. Delandra. It's probably saw Delandra the most. Just to think about dating. Like, let my daughter mother tell us, you swear think I had a million bitches. Reality would be like, who actually been around my daughter? Like, my best friend only been around her once or twice. You know? I was dating or courting or whatever. It's only been about 3 or 4. But it's such a big deal every time I'm dating. It's like, as soon as motherfucker get a whiff, I got a girlfriend. You can't see your daughter. Cause I tell them from jump. It's a lot of women that say, might go on a date or 2, had a date or 2 with them. Like, oh, let me meet your daughter, you know. Like, I gotta see how she feel about her. Cause, you know, I believe in the beginning your child should meet somebody you're dating or potentially dating. If you have more than 2 dates, your child needs to meet the person you're dating. Because dating is a financial commitment, it is a time commitment, it is a future investment. I'm not dating you for a year and then meet your kid and then find out you raising fucking Chucky and Tiffany. And now I wasted a year of money, time, and effort. Because fuck them kids. I'm not dating you because of your kids. They're assholes. And they walk over you. And they not gonna walk over me. Right? That's a year of dates. Wasted. That's a year of my life. Wasted. Because you like, ain't nobody gonna meet your kids for the first year, because you know your kids assholes. You know, you gotta introduce. Do your kids like this person? If you're dating somebody a year of dates, a year of time, year of effort, year of investment, a year of financial investments. And your kid's like, I don't like them. You're gonna be like, fuck that person then, right? Because that's the whole point of you waiting. Because your kids come first. And if you don't say fuck that person, then you're saying fuck your kids to your kid. Oh, because you decided to wait a year. Now you got to give up a year of dick appointments, all this shit, because that's all it turned out to be. Just dick appointments. You just wanted dick appointments. If you want dick appointments, just book dick appointments. That's the way I feel about it. Because if your kids say they don't like me, I get the axe. If I don't get the axe, then you're telling your kids what their opinion don't fucking matter. Which again creates rift in the household. I'm not trying to be a part of a household that have a rift in it from the jump. At least from the beginning. Like, third date in, I meet your kids. Like, it might take a little warming up, right? By the 6th date, we probably do a family date. You know, every 3 dates, we try to involve the kids in some way, shape, or form. Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna happen to meet at the park where I'm barbecuing with my kids. Like, oh, hey, crazy to meet you here. That's how you date with kids, in my opinion. You know. So yeah, if I'm gonna spend time with you, you have to meet my child. Because my child comes first. My child gotta want you a part of this household also. Not that my child has the final say or nothing. Just my child should at least like you some kind of way. Like, to be honest, I'm impartial. Whatever makes you happy, Dad, makes you happy. That bitch for the streets, she for the streets. If not, I'm glad you found somebody. That's more so the energy I'm looking for my daughter. Not, oh, I love this person, they're so great. You know, or they shouldn't necessarily feel a way outside of, who this motherfucker think they is? Come in here and tell me what to do. Right? Which then it goes to pecking order of the house. The house comes first. Father of the house, mother of the house, child of the house. Everybody has their role. As child, you have to listen to the adult. That's just the order of it until I come live with you when I'm old.
That's what you get when you play dog.
Then it's your house. And I'm like, hey, but I give my Social Security. Shut up. Shut up, old man. Can I get a warm glass of milk? Get a warm glass and shut the hell up. So, no, it's a lot of women that's the use. You can't beat my kid. It is. Cool, damn boo. Fuck you, fucking kid. Cause it don't make sense. Right, I'm building a household. Loving that booty, nice outfit, boo. Right. Cause you gotta build. If you're gonna build, you gotta try to build. Sometimes it takes effort on everybody's part to build. You know, this ain't IKEA furniture. All you need is an Allen wrench. Sometimes you need all hands on deck to raise the barn wall. You know? So, That's how I feel about dating, you know? Sometimes you just need all hands on deck. After about 3 dates, 4 dates, we shouldn't date for more than 3 months. Alright, we shouldn't date for more than 3 months. And I don't meet your kids. We date for 3 months or more and I haven't met your kids, I'm assuming you sucking dick somewhere else and you still fucking your baby daddy. That's my first thought, you still fucking your baby daddy. And if that nigga that crazy, you need to get a restraining order first before you think about dating. Just like I don't like dudes that's all like, I pay child support so I don't gotta get nothing for my kids. That I disagree with.
I'm gonna smash you to bits. My eyes! You're leaving. We're having fun over here.
That I disagree with. You know? Child support is basically it's supposed to be for the needs of the child. Honestly, monthly child support isn't necessary, to be honest. If you ask me, it's not necessary, to be honest. It's stupid. There's nothing a child does that requires $300 a month. There's nothing a child does. Putting food in your house as an adult is different than feeding your child. There's nothing that a child does that requires $300 a month. Babies maybe require about $150. You know, $200 for a baby. Once they get out of diapers, stop drinking bottles and on solids, that's completely different at this point. You don't need diapers like that because you shouldn't go through underwear like that. They potty train. They can eat solids and stuff. That goes to making sure you got food in your house. Kids, toddlers grow fast, so maybe clothes every 3-4 months. But $400 a month, I don't see a child need nothing for $400 a month. I really don't. To financially budget for a child, to me, looks like this. You know when spring is coming. You know when fall is coming. Spring shopping and school shopping, 2 big shopping seasons. Spring clothes, you could take all the clothes that was under their winter clothes, throw out what's small, or give to, you know, who needs it. And then you're buying more clothes for the spring summer. Those clothes for the spring summer should go under your back to school clothes, which are technically your winter clothes. So your spring clothes is basically in season all year because they go under your winter clothes. Send them to school, right? If they take bus, public transportation, you know, they gotta dress for the weather. They're outside kids. Don't mean they're bad kids. They gotta have clothes under their clothes. So their spring clothes turn into the clothes under their winter clothes when they get cold. Their winter clothes mix in their favorite outfits or whatever. What's left, you mix that in with the spring clothes, right? Minus the sweaters or the hoodies, pants, shirts, to see what a wardrobe looks like. Back to school, you know which are your fall, winter clothes, outside of maybe coats and sweaters and boots. When they come back to school shopping, that wardrobe shouldn't be hard. Christmas time, if you got good grandparents or family members, what they buy might buy some boots or a coat, sweaters for Christmas. Hoodies, right? That's why we all got them as kids. It's just how the shopping should be done. So buying clothes ain't never the hard part. Maybe shoes, because, you know, if you got an active kid, they gonna tear up some fucking shoes. Right here, these are your play shoes. These are your go out shoes. Here, it's probably one thing. But that's like, you'd be like monthly or every other month. Because so far, clothes only 2 times a year, spring and fall. Here, every month, every other month. Like, what is it that takes $300, $400 a month for a kid? You're just trying to pay your own bills. The only thing that, like, school fees, you know, school fees are due every school year if you got school fees. Doctor's appointments are probably the big, like, unexpected expense when it comes to raising a kid. Everything else is expected. I don't get how you can't budget, or how the fuck you need $300 a month. Like, what the fucking type of budget you got? That's food. Having food in your house comes with needing to have food in your house. How many people you got to feed is how you shop. When I go shopping, I buy those big ass 10-pound bags of rice, a bunch of eggs, a shitload of eggs, the 30 packs, some Polishes. I might buy some noodles, bread, peanut butter and jelly. Well, bread and cheese, then peanut butter and jelly. Even if I eat one meal, rice and eggs with Polishes every night. It's food to eat every night. Rice, eggs, Polishes, put up some potatoes with that bitch, scallops and potatoes. In it. Like 3 big bags, those fucking 10, 20-pound bags, rice, you know, the big ones. Cost like $15. You buy 3 of those, I don't have to go back rice shopping for at least 6 months. All those eggs, at least for a month and a half. I don't have to go buy eggs. The only thing I have to go back to the store to buy on a regular, even just feeding me and that's feeding me and my daughter. The only thing I really have to go back on regular for is my meats. If I want, like, you want chicken today, you want pork chops today. You know, you buy, I don't eat a lot of pasta, so maybe 2 boxes of macaroni, 2 boxes of spaghetti. And really for the next 6 months, 6 to 7 months, I don't have to go shop. Even if one pay period I just spend on rice and eggs. I spend, let's say, that's about $45 on rice. So the rice lasts for 6 months. $45. So for 6 months, I don't have to go back and spend shit on rice. Just to be like, to complete that $100. Again, I buy my pasta, 2 boxes of macaroni, 2 boxes of spaghetti. Tuck that. And then some Polishes. To be like, that's the $100. That's $100. And I'm really set for the month. Right? I'm really set for the month. I don't have to go out and buy shit for a month. Easy. Like, all that rice, shit, you ain't got to go back and buy no goddamn rice. Exactly, that's the point. Next pay period, just, what, let's say $50, $40, $50 a week. And that's my meat. So $80, I could buy all my meat and just throw the shit in the freezer and start throwing shit out. But I like to go, like, I got the taste for this today, and go buy it and then throw it on the stove. It's not, it's how you shop. So again, for a 2-person household, we stocked on food. We don't have beef because I don't necessarily buy pops and stuff. If I buy pops and juices, I'm a drinker, and I have to stay hydrated with water. But you don't need much. So, like 300, 400 a month, you drunk. And you want to know how it's not about the money, how it's about the money and not about the child. Joint custody. I believe if I have joint custody, you should pay me child support for when the child's here. If I got the child 3 months, 4 months for the summer, you just pay me my money. Give me the same money I give you, because this is how much the kid is worth to take care of a month. This is what you say, right? This is what the court said. So, for those 4 months, give me child support. For those 3 months, give me child support. I got summer school fees and summer program fees need to be paid too. Right? All of a sudden, that don't matter. Right? But this is what you're telling me it costs to take care of a kid a month. And you know I'm going to go for joint custody. Fuck you talking about? I'm going to need joint custody, Your Honor. Because this baby came out my balls. Have as right as much to this kid as me. I mean, as she. Baby came out my balls, Your Honor. And I'm gonna need child support because how much did you just say it costs to raise a kid a month, Your Honor? I just said, you're damn right. So, I believe you're a fair judge, right? A just judge. And it's in the benefit of the child, right, Judge? If not, it's an unbiased rule. It's a biased ruling. And if it's biased, it's not fair. Because it's not fair, we could sue the courts. I need to be a millionaire. Right. It's supposed to be in the best interest of the kid. You're right, Your Honor. Just repeating what you say. And I'm making sure I got the rules to this shit right, Your Honor. Say child support is in the best interest of the kid. Yes or no? Yes. And in the best interest, that price a month to raise this kid is this much. Yes or no? Yes. And because I have everything she has, the stability and everything, I'm entitled to raise my child also. Yes or no? Yes. So, in all fairness and unbiased opinion, but not even opinion, factors, I should be entitled to the same benefit of child support when I have the kid as she has. Yes or no? The answer is yes. It's the balanced scale of justice. Then if not, you got to sit here and explain to me how, in an unbiased way, how those benefits don't work for me when it's for the best interest of the child. Can't say because she's a girl. You have to give me your valid opinion. Or your valid input. Why is it justifiable? If it's not justifiable, there's no way you sit on the panel. But I'm not on child support. Why? Because I do what I'm supposed to. And plus, I'm not making a lot of money anyway. That's why I make sure my money's sewn up in ventures, for the most part. Here's my rent. Here's the rest of my bills. Outside of maybe these, which I could consider luxury, here's what I got left. I gotta pay my rent, I gotta pay my bills. You can't take that money away. Let's say I only make $2,000 a month. I'm spending $1,700 just on bills. Leave you with maybe $50 a month because I don't get link card and I gotta eat. You know? Right. I can't not pay my bills, Your Honor. Money got to go to bills. I pay $1,700 a month in bills without a car note. Might be a bit of an exaggeration, but not too much. Here's what all I got left. Gotta put food in my household. So when my child's over, we can eat. Here's what I got left. After that, I'm not entitled to give you shit, no matter what pop up. So who wins from that? Nobody wins. Let me take care of business because I'm a man. It's what I do. How well? That every 2 months, maybe every 3 months, I text my daughter's mother. What you need from me? You know, she might be like, this came up last week. I paid it. You can give me half. You know. But for the most part, it's nothing. Daughter come over. Same thing when I be ready. Let's go out. Let's go do something. Let's go do a little shopping. What you want? Nothing really. Are you sure? Right. First time I get a little bit of extra money, instead of being selfish, I either ask my mother, my daughter, or my daughter's mother what's needed. Every few months. Like before I take time to look at myself, or I might have had to look at myself and like, I need this, I need that. So right now we got to take priority over this because this keeps me in my lane in order to make this happen. You know, if it's something that keeps me in my lane to make the shit happen, I gotta stay in my lane to make the shit happen. But right, a little. It's not like I be like, ooh, I got club money. First thing I think of is my mother been there, my daughter, my angel. She my angel, and my daughter's mother to keep her off my back. She ain't been on my back lately. So, what y'all need? Right now, all three singing the same song. Nothing? You sure? Shit, yeah. I really need nothing. I might be like, can you do something? Be like, need. Daughter. Took her ass to Primark the other day, her favorite store. Like, let's go shopping. Took her and my little cousin. Like, I don't really need, not really. Clothes ain't the issue. Her mom would have been on my ass. She need clothes. She like, I got a Shein cart. You keep that Shein cart. I'm not buying no clothes I can't see, try it on. I ain't got time to be sending clothes back or fighting with y'all about clothes. I need to see how they fit. I need to see the style. Dad ain't playing that shit. I am not, I had to put them on the shorts ban 2 summers ago. No fucking shorts. Y'all ruined it. No shorts here. Like, what? Who? Like, called up mamas and everything. Guardians. Don't send none of them over here with motherfucking shorts. We can't seem to find a compromise on shorts. Any shorts sent will be confiscated until further notice. Like, well, damn. You're damn right that my cousin, her guardian, gonna come over here in her shorts. Because her parents died. Condolences. That's why she my kid. Like, she gonna come over here in her short. Tell me my shorts too small. First off, ma'am, if you had a little ass, you'd be hot. Secondly, you need to take them shorts off because you ain't got no ass. Third, keep pushing my buttons, baby. I'm gonna loosen up yours. But like, short span. I know sometimes her husband, my little cousin guardian, her husband be like, yes, somebody said that shit. Sometimes I know he be wanting to say shit. But he keep it copacetic and kosher. Don't say nothing. He keep it copacetic and kosher. I'm like, I'm a single dad out here. Look, I need y'all to respect my boundaries and my space. I'm trying to raise young women as a single dad. Nobody look at it that way. Like, you got your mama and all them. Like, yeah, I got a bunch of women I got to fight to raise my daughter. So, crazy. Like shorts. Shorts, banned. Everybody banned. Until you're 18, all shorts in my house come right above the knee for girls. They come right below the knee for boys. At the knee is acceptable, you know, for both. But right above the knee, when you sit down, because your shorts are right above the knee, they should probably go to lower thigh. As a man, when you sit down, because your shorts are right above your knee, or right below your knee, when you sit down, they should come right to your knees. There's no reason you should sit down and your shorts all up your ass. No reason you should sit down and your shorts gripping your balls. You get up looking like a bad bitch. Shorts all in between your thighs, above your knees, like you got on Daisy Dukes. Like, come on, fellas. You know, as you get, right? Because when they get older, 18, they can dress how they want. Just putting it at middle thigh, mid thigh, to be like, oh, I'm gonna show some skin. Gonna feel a little uncomfortable because they're not used to it. It's all about what you become used to, muscle memory. Like you play one game so long, you jump into another game. You're like, I keep using this button for block versus this because I'm coming off of this game. It's gonna feel different. Right? You're like, I don't like it. And go back to being dressed a little bit more conservative. Because they're not used to it. But that's how, you know, got to fight all these ladies. Fight my daughter's mama, my cousin's guardian, my mama. I let them girls be girls. Exactly, let them be girls. They're not women. They're not one of y'all little friends. They're fucking little girls. Let them dress like little girls. Y'all lucky y'all won the leggings fight. For a long time, I was against leggings. I had to let that one go. But they're little girls. They're not one of your little friends. So, had to whoop all their ass on that one. It would have been nice if homie would have spoke up like, right, buddy? Pal! All their ass. I sent it in the group text. Until further notice, they are banned. They respect me enough to go with it. Like, you know what? We're not going to fight him on that. Fighting 3 women. 5 technically. And I ain't getting none. I can't get none from none of them. My daughter, my little cousin, my mama, my daughter's mama, my little cousin, guardian, which is her aunt. Fighting 5 women. Y'all wonder why I don't want to date. All this and I ain't asked her. Oh my God. But if you ask anybody, they don't see it like that. Most people don't see it like that. I'm an almost 40-year-old that lived with his mama. And it looked like my mama taking care of my daughter. I don't do nothing but play the video game and beat my dick. and smoke weed. I don't know all the work I put in to be able to sit and play these motherfucking games. I do work. That's why you don't hear no yelling in here. I do work. So I don't got time for none of that. And all while trying to find a good woman. But all these bitches want to be bad bitches. I can't bring you around my house, bitch. Cause you a bad bitch. And if I call you a bitch, you gonna get mad, bitch. Now you a sad bitch. Cause I called you a cad, bitch. Who got the last laugh, bitch? Not your ass, bitch. Fat ass, bitch. Big back ass, bitch. I'm sorry. I just got in the groove. Oh, but I'm just saying, you know, all these bitches bad bitches these days. Can't tell them shit. Looking sloppy. And I'm supposed to be like, okay, maybe I would date younger before I date your ass. Like I said, working the job I work, the average woman that come in there, I'm like, you look like you're nice. You like you let it go. Right, and like for the effort. Outside of gym rats, most of them like, gotta go younger. Like, up, have to catch her ass before she get fat. Very few that keep it together. The few that kept it together is because they always looked at the future and like, I don't want to be fat. Or I was getting fat and I'm like, no. I hit a snag in my point and exercise was all I had. Like, they already reached that point, that point of mental change. Where it's like, if I don't take control of my body now, my weight now, it's gone forever. Everybody don't have that. And that didn't click for everybody at this age in my life. You know? Diet, exercise and diet. I lost 17 pounds, 15 pounds total once my weight stabilized because I only ate tuna and crackers for about 8 months. 1 meal a day of tuna and crackers. And then at night, after I do my push-ups, I'll eat a small bowl of whatever was there. But from when I wake up to noon, nothing. At noon, tuna and crackers. Exercise. I lost a lot of weight. I lost 17 pounds. I went from 160 and I stopped my diet at 145. When the scale hit 145 and I dropped all the way down to like 142, 143 before my weight decided to go stabilize at 145. About 6 to 8 months. But I was exercising too. Got to keep it tight. That's how you keep the weight off, because you could diet for 6 months and no exercise. You'll lose about 10 pounds maybe, like the diet I was on. But as soon as you start eating again, you're going to blow back up because you didn't put the work in to burn off the fat. You got to burn off the fat. After you start eating again, you might have only lost 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Because you didn't burn it off. You gotta burn that shit off. Right. You can't just, I'm gonna eat and lose the weight. Right? That helps. But you're not keeping it off permanently. It's not an easy thing. Dedication, consistency, endurance. You know how many times I sat down there doing my sit-ups crying? Like, tears running down my eyes. Like, what you crying for? I had to ask myself, what you crying for? I don't know, but I need to cry. And just power through them bitches. That's why I just can't take any, you know, can't just settle for any. I'm like, oh, what you crying for? It's just the right thing to do. I don't know, man. Shit ain't easy. Nah, you know. Oh. But it's doable. Before you go on a diet, I'm on the 3rd, 4th year of my exercise journey. If you're just starting, before you go on a diet, do push-ups, do squats. You don't necessarily have to do sit-ups yet. Before you go on your diet, start off with push-ups and or squats. If you're a guy, I suggest push-ups. If you're a lady, I suggest squats. Get that booty nice. You know, you want a nice booty. Start with your squats. All men love ass, even gay men. Even women love ass. Something about an ass. Hot. Start with squats, ladies. Fellas, do your push-ups, shape up your chest. Say it with your chest. I did a year of push-ups. After a year of push-ups, I lost about maybe 5 pounds. Yep, I lost about solid 3-4 pounds. Just doing push-ups, nothing else. After I did my push-ups, my skin got all nice and tight. I was looking like a snack. But again, like I said, I was a whole meal because of the weight I carried. The weight I carried was bad for my joints, technically, at that point. If I had to put on more muscle mass at that point, my legs probably would have crumbled. It's just too much weight for my frame. Especially with no cardio, none of that. Too much weight for the frame. Right, because you could be shapely, but if you still feel that weight and that pressure on your knees when you walk, and you feel all sluggish, it's time to lose the weight now. Too much for your skeleton. But you want to keep it tight. Why? When you keep it tight and you start to shed the pounds, all that excess skin ain't gonna be necessarily, excess, because now while you're keeping it tight, you're losing the weight. You don't have to worry about the skin that's already stretching, it's going to become more form-fitting. At some point, you got to be like, I can't get any smaller. How you end up with stretch marks, those stomachs. Like, you should have kept it a little tighter. Right, keep your stomach a little tighter. But look at how far you came, though. It's just victory of how much you can, how far you can. Yeah, came a long way. Did my cardio. I went from 155, 160, all the way down to 142. Then I stabilized at 145. This winter pass, I hit 150 at max during the winter. So now, when the winter started, I was 145, 146. So I'm like, that's not bad. I'm gonna exercise that shit off. It's so hot. I don't wanna. So, yeah. I remember, man, sweating. Burn off that fat. That diet helps. But tighten your skin first. Skin tight. Keep it tight. That's what the saying is really referring to. Keep it tight. Keep your body tight. Because then, when you start sculpting, you'll know where to target because your body's tight already. You're like, I need to shed here, I need to shed there. I need to target here, I need to target there. Peace.